Hello everyone, and thank you for your purchase of Tweet Frenzy. Today I'm going to show you how to set up and use Module 1 of Tweet Frenzy. Here's where you'll load your accounts. And your accounts file will look like this. .cbs file. You just right click it and click Edit in Notepad. I'm using Notepad++. This is how you set it up. You put your username, colon, and then your password. And you put one on each line, and you can have as many as you would like in this file. That was just an example. I'll load my real file here. This is where you would, if you're gonna do the numbers or the automatic tweets, you would load your tweets here. And they would look something like this. One on each line. This file, it will loop. That means when it gets to the end of the file, it'll automatically start back off at the top again. And it supports Spintex. This should be tweets. And then you would load it there. And here's where you load your keywords. This file also loops when it gets to the end of the file or runs out of keywords. It'll just start back off the top. You put one on each line. You can have as many as you would like in here. The settings are under the Tools menu. Now, Tweet Frenzy has a default wait time if you choose to use it, which I recommend you do. What this will do, let's see, say we put 600 in here. This would be 600 seconds. And it says after how many actions. Let's say we'll put 10 there. So what this will do is after it's followed, or whichever setting you are using, after it's followed, we'll just use following as an example. After it's followed 10 people, it will wait 600 seconds, and you'll see it counting down here. And you can set a random wait time between follows. You choose two different numbers here if you want to use the random wait. If you don't want to use the random wait and you would just rather use a set wait time, you would leave these two on 0 and then just, let's say, put that to 10. Now this slow, medium, fast, this is how fast the bot will scrape or gather users into the list. This is not the total overall speed of how the bot runs. This is just how fast you scrape the users. So I'll put that on fast. You'll see this one and this one are the exact same. You'll see how they change. You can just do it from there or here if you want. And you press OK there. Now we'll go ahead. If you want to use proxies, you would load them here. With Twitter, I highly recommend that you use private proxies, which usually come in IP port user password format, or IP port if they're IP authorized, and you would load them here with one on each line in a .cbs file. All the files that you need will be in the download. Once you're ready, you can go ahead and push the login button. There you have it. Now we'll log in for you. All these work pretty much the same. So let's say this is follows per keyword. So if you have, let's say, 10 keywords in this file here, and you put the number 100 in this box, it will follow 100 people for every keyword that's in here. So if you had 10 keywords and put 100 there, it would follow 1,000 people, unless you tell the bot to stop at a certain number. that after this followed 500 people, if you put this number here, it would stop and tell you done. And that this setting works for all these here. All right, let's get started. To use the follow function, you put the number there first. You have to have keywords loaded, and you check the box, and then you click run. The bot will then search the keyword. And then it'll start gathering the users into the list. You can see the number going up here. Sorry, it's moving a little slow because my screen recorder is making it lag. And you see it click the follow button, and this number went up here. And it'll go on like that. Stop that and move to the next. To use the unfollow function, it's the same thing. You would click this here, and you don't need any of these files over here to run this. So you want to unfollow 100 people, you check this box, put 100 in there, and then click that. You'll see it'll gather users, just like the other one. Excuse me. And then it will start to unfollow. You see it click the unfollow button, and that number went up. And it will continue to do so. And this is where the settings that you're using, I'll show you. See, what it's doing now is it's waiting 10 seconds between every unfollow. And after it's unfollowed 10 users, the bot will wait 600 seconds, which you will be able to see counting down here when it happens. But that'll take too much time, so I'll stop that. To auto tweet, same deal. Let me make sure that I've got 140 characters in these tweets, or else they won't post right. Where'd it go? That should be good. And then you just click run. The bot will then go to your profile page and start to tweet. And the same settings up here under tools apply to this too. You see it just tweeted there 7 seconds ago. And the number will go up. This number here, the tweet's position, that is the line number that the tweets are on. And this was how many, it'll show you how many are completed. And this file does spin. You can use spin text, and it will loop also. That's all for that. And the auto follow back, what this does is it'll go into your your followers list, I believe, and scrape the users from there, and it will test to see if you're following them back or not. And if you're not, it'll follow them back. If you are, it'll skip it. Just check the box, put the number here that you would like to test, and then click run. And you can see it gathering here. And good, I'm not following this person back. See, it says follows you, and then it clicked follow button, and the number went up. And it will continue on like that. Now it's waiting the period of time that I set under here. I believe I set it for 10 seconds. This box for some reason takes a minute to load, but it opens. Alright, thank you very much. The next video will be for Module 2.